Guru Doo came to school you, bring knowledge to you. All right, we're just gonna show and prove a little. That ain't nobody really teaching y'all no high science. And a lot of these dudes took an oath to get the knowledge, so they can't do it anyway. All right, I'm gonna bring you a more valid lesson one day. I'm gonna get a chalkboard and all of this shit. Stop pointing it out, man. All right, I'm gonna give you the degree on uh raising your seed. The Bible is a physiological, biological, psychological, astrological, all of the logicals. Physiological, psychological, biological, uh, astrological, yeah, psychological. The Bible has 7 different ways each each passage in the Bible can be read. It's a metaphoric. There's a metaphor in there for your biology, your physiology, your psychology, your spirituality, yeah, all of it. It's a 7 metaphor guidebook. This is the high degrees, all right? I ain't take an oath, so I can run tell it on the mountain, but best believe I can be killed for the shit I'm saying. There's definitely some things that even when the highest of high priests come and talk to me, they can sneak in your room. You wake up, man, it's 3 hooded men. You don't answer the questions properly that they ask you, you're dead. Cut off your tongue, all that old shit, you're dead, man. You think the mob is serious. But anyway, niggas don't want to hear that. This is why I don't even discuss that shit. When I'm bringing you some high science, nobody in my family, none of my friends and loved ones, I might have told one or two the depth of my knowledge of self, but I ain't going to it because who the fuck gonna believe it? And there's a lot of metaphors on never share when you've been given the high science. But I let motherfuckers know just to know you're not dealing with them 19 keys ass niggas with them West Coast cam brothers. You ain't dealing with that kind of shit. You're dealing with some high, secret, sacred degrees, my nigga, where you must be tried, tested, and proven. And you must prove worthy to get this knowledge. Secret, sacred degrees. Before I could touch my first degree, I had to only drink water for 7 days while motherfuckers sat and watched me. Couldn't have gum, couldn't have a certs, couldn't have a peppermint. I begged for a peppermint about the 3rd day. I swear I won't chew it. I'll just suck it. No diddy, man. You can stand and watch me. I won't just let it dissolve. It's not eating because I'm not swallowing nothing but saliva. Nigga, fuck no. Water. Peace. You niggas ain't never sacrificed. You know you dealing with some serious shit when you are deprived eating. Can't eat for 7 days to get your first degree, to get introduced to the first piece of fucking paper you gonna even get. Over here, you can't even get the first paper of this 100 loose leaves. You can't get the first one until you try, testing, and proving. And that was my fifth or sixth time being tried, tested, and proven. But I had to pass that test in order to get the knowledge itself that I'm about to give you. This is high knowledge. The shit y'all hearing is funny. That's why I really can't watch YouTube. Either it's some shit I was teaching 20, 25 years ago, or because I was introduced to the exoteric knowledge, the esoteric, then I know where you stand when you talk the shit you talk. Because I got the degrees. Nah, I got the secrets. Black Mason shit. No, not on that level. I have the degrees, man. Copernicus shit. Thoth, Tahuti. I got that. All right. 31st day. You can raise your seed, be fruitful and multiply. So you can spill out your seed during sex and multiply with children, or you can save that seed and multiply here. and be the highest self ever. So I think I'm not gonna give y'all all these degrees in one. I'm just give you the all right. Your spine, you gotta learn all of these words. You gotta learn Hebrew, Aleph, A, Beth, Gimel, ABC. It ain't ABC. You gotta it ain't a letter. Aleph is the first letter in the Hebrew alphabet. Beth is the second, Beth. Gimel, Gimel. And you got to go on and on, man. In order, if you only know one, you don't know none. And I had to study them all: 5% nation, regular, whatever you call Sunni Muslim. I had to study everything. Because if you only want to know one, you don't know none, nigga. And I've been given the keys. First thing I told my family in the visit in the halfway house after not seeing me for 21 months was I got the keys to this existence. You know, they thought I was fucking insane. But anyway, man, I'll just give you some. I was gonna give you like your spine, that's the Red Sea. So when you read the Bible and you see that the spine part in the Red Sea, the king leading them across the water, and that's a metaphor for a biological process. There's also a metaphor for that for the physiological processes. There's also a metaphor in there for the astrological meaning of that and the physiological meaning of that and the psychological meaning of that. I'm going to give you the biological and then I'm out. Every 31st day, every first day of the month is a oil that drips from your hypothalamus down to your thalamus. Or is it the thalamus to hypothalamus? Been a long time, but it's locked in. And I don't teach no more. So I ain't with that shit. So anyway, I know it. Go do your fucking research, but you'll never be given these keys. Do you know how high up of a goddamn uh a neophyte that I had to become to get this knowledge? I had to be a neophyte, man, and go to the highest degrees. Constantly getting tried, tested, improvement. And there wasn't none of my shit, none of my successes and strides up the ladder, no fucking symbolic shit. Having a goddamn what they do the goddamn shit y'all call them rituals. There wasn't no symbolic rituals in my shit, nigga. Where you lay in a coffin and cover you up and your brothers light a lighter and then you raise up after they say this and that. Nah, nigga, I really died, nigga, and put my old self to rest in the coffin and rose up. And not after 18 months and 7 books, I got a fucking ritual I laid in the coffin. Nah, nigga, the white man had to do that with masonry, make it symbolic and metaphoric are the things that people really went through because it would take you 17 years to have that transformation of self, and the white man ain't never got time. So in learning how to instead of learning how to speak several languages, he'll tell you that oh shalabos goes it's speaking in tongue, and it's not. He's always cut the corners to get to the meat no diddy or shit faster. So they make metaphors out of real spiritual and physical and biological and psychological and astrological shit that's supposed to occur. They make rituals out of it so they can imply those things at a certain time when they want to, instead of them naturally occurring after a certain amount of time. Okay. Thalamus to the hypothalamus, down to the pituitary to the pineal, down the medulla oblongata, down into the Red Sea, which is your spine. Goes down your spine to seed. This is a 31st, this is a 30-day process. Every 31 days, you raise your seed back up. You become fruitful and multiply in a lot of higher knowledge and high science and high degrees. You become the illuminated one. This is where you wrestle God on Mount Pineal and win. Okay? So it goes down the base of your spine, goes into your prostate, goes a little deeper into your prostate. Okay? It goes into your prostate and goes in your balls, goes up through your what's that goddamn region? Your crotch region. Then it goes back into your through your prostate, up and through your spine, and now it's on the way back up. All right, cross the Red Sea. When it comes up to your spine, there's a cross. I want to put my other finger right there, but I can't hold the phone and do it. It's a cross right there at the base of your spine where your medulla oblongata is. There's a negative on this side, positive on this side. Negative, positive. The ida and the pingala inside of your medulla oblongata. Once that motherfucking seed encased in oil, the oil drips, goes down. It gets encased in the seed after it goes through your hypothalamus, your thalamus, your hypothalamus, go down through your pineal, your pituitary. It gets encased in the seed. Boom, you can bring it down the spine into your crotch region and excrete it in busting a nut, male or female, or you can keep it in. It can stay engulfed in that case, oiled case. The seed dripped, got encased in oil. I'm not gonna go super deep. You'll have to learn this about when Jesus washed the woman's feet. This had to do with the seed. Way. Take a lot of lessons and degrees to get there to know all of this shit. But anyway, you can spill that seed into a person and multiply with children, or you can keep that seed engulfed in a case of oil and raise it back up. For if I am the fisher of men. If man follow me, I will bring him up to the Father. I make men follow me. I'm the fisher of men. Follow me, and I bring men up to man. Oh, it's too many metaphors about it. Okay, you keep the seed engulfed, bring it back across the Red Sea. Seeds encased in oil, gets up to the medulla oblongata, Mount Calvary, Golgotha, Mount Calvary. Calvary is the place of the skull, so is Golgotha. Ida, Pingala, on this side, Ida. When that encased seed that's encased in oil comes across, comes up the spine, when it gets to this point and crosses right here at the cross, it gets crucified. Crucified. Crucifixion. It's crucified. Negative and positive, like on a battery. So when it comes across here, it gets electrified. It gets electrocuted. And that electrocution sparks that goddamn casing off of the seed, and the oil that the seed is encased in bust this fucking oil off of the seed and splatters all of that fucking oil into your brain. And all of the brain cells and shit that been lying dormant inside you are now become illuminated by that holy oil, that Christ oil. It becomes illuminated, man. And the next one, and that's how you raise your seed. That's the biological way. That's the biological story of Pharaoh bringing his people up out of the goddamn. Moses bringing his people out of the Pharaoh's land, crossing the Red Sea. Yeah. That's the biological story. And then you want to know the psychological? Do you want to know the physiological? Do you want to know the astrological? Then you gotta study a long time. Secret sacred degrees, man. You just can't be giving this shit.
But I didn't take an oath. So I can run and tell this shit on the mountain. The reason a lot of them niggas out there ain't talking, this is just a little proof to show you niggas that shit that people on the internet teaching you motherfuckers is the oldest knowledge in the world. It's the beginning of rudimentary shit. It ain't no deep shit. You just can't get these degrees. You really have to be. KRS-One said, the people in these high places love me and they gave me their degrees. I didn't take oath so I can run telling on them out. Same with me. I went through a lot to get the knowledge, but I didn't take an oath saying I wouldn't share it. So I can run telling on the mountain. It ain't a motherfucking thing they can do to me but come and question me. And I'm prepared to answer those questions so they won't be able to kill me because I'm on high science. But they killed Jesus for what I'm telling you. See, I got into the secret sacred degrees and was given all of these things before I was ever taught anything. Jesus went to the profane and said, is it not written in your law that I said, yeah, God? And they say, yeah, nigga, didn't you take a fucking oath to get that knowledge out of our law? Didn't you fucking take an oath to get those goddamn degrees out of our law? Is it not written in your law? Yeah, nigga, didn't you not take that shit out of our law? Didn't you not fucking get a goddamn give an oath that you wouldn't know tell this shit? Now you on the call and telling niggas it took me 17 years to get to my 28th degree, and you just gave up the 28th degree in 17 fucking minutes. This nigga gotta die. I've been to the mountaintop. I seen the other side. This is if you have been introduced to the knowledge I know, this nigga was saying the same thing Jesus was saying. And again, you are offending a lot of motherfuckers, man. When you took me forever to get this knowledge, I went through a lot of rituals and bullshit to get it. So I feel a way if you just out there giving it. So they'll try to come for me. But again, I've been telling you niggas, I ain't teaching you niggas shit. You beat me up and battered and bruised me and crucified me for trying to teach my family first, friends second, and loved ones third. You motherfuckers killed me, alienated me, and I've been the most hated motherfucker in the world. I understand the Jesus story. I truly understand that metaphor because I dedicated my life to giving people the high science and high knowledge, and you motherfuckers battered, bruised, and killed me. Everybody fucking hates me. In my acts, I'm the most generous nigga all any of my friends know. I give gifts other people don't give, and I'm still hated. What do I do physically? I don't do anything physically but give. But verbally, I'll get in your ass. So I'm hated. While the girl cheated on you, your brother stole your money, your uncle physically knocked you out at the cookout. People have done horrendous things to people physically, and they still accept them. Them people still in their life. But I told them something out of my mouth verbally, and they don't want me around ever again. Can't tolerate me. So I understand the metaphor of the Jesus story. He ain't never do nothing to tell you niggas the way, the truth, and the light, and you killed him for it. So I don't do no more teaching. It's just making points to document my thoughts. Cause just how it is. You know, you look back at this and say, "Ooh, yup, that nigga was man." Listen, high degrees of high science. You niggas sound like clowns with a lot of that shit you following and listening to. The shit you niggas just talking and teaching. Again, I was teaching in the '90s, man, early 2000. That shit is old. But the shit I'm teaching now, you won't be able to teach because this is secret sacred degrees, man. And this is just a flash of it to let you motherfuckers know that dude is sitting on a temple of knowledge. I was teaching all of the fucking sovereign man on land and laws and everything. I birthed that in my crew in 2007, man. I had a podcast in 2008 called The God Hour. I interviewed Black Gene Kelly, rest in peace, my homeboy Jimmy Smith, and somebody else on there. So what's the point? What would my podcast be for fucking 17 years later if I worked on it every day for 17 years and only came on every Friday from 10 to 11 p.m.? The God Hour. Now everybody's God. Peace, King, Grand Rise, and all of that. Where would my shit be? The God I was talking, and all my lessons was on sovereignty and being a sovereign man on land. 17 years ago. Now all you niggas is teaching sovereign. This shit is old. What do you think I'm teaching? You think I stayed on that 17 years ago? So what the fuck do you think I learned? If I was teaching the mobilization of the opposition of brown babies and Margaret Sanger and all of this shit 27 fucking years ago, 17, 18, what do I know now? So you niggas is on some old knowledge. I let y'all have it. I'm done teaching. But this was just a drop to let the world know ain't nobody teaching the shit I'm teaching. Like I was introduced to the soul of Lilith. I would think that's a fucking just a story, nigga. When you get high up in the Masonic orders and get the secret sacred degrees, these is true stories about people that was in the fucking circle, nigga. Real shit. Nigga sent the dead bitch. She wasn't dead, kept her alive. Every night sent her soul to look for hell and she couldn't find one, nigga. No fucking thing. Couldn't play secret, sacred degrees of the high science, man. So this shit Clinton and them don't even get introduced to. You have to show steps, stages, and degrees, man. And be tried, tested, and proven in order to get this motherfucking knowledge here. Yeah, man, it's taking a lot of years to get what I was given, man. So that's just a hint, man. The biological processes of raising your seed, man, and getting your children and your loved ones up out of Egypt, up out of Pharaoh's hands, and letting your people go to freedom. Man, so many metaphors in that one thing, but that's how you do it, man. And that's to let you know, I know high science, that's just a peep. You ain't never heard nobody told you the Red Sea was your spine. You ain't never heard nobody told you laying the lion down with the lamb is like they say in the Bible. Can you lay a lion down with the lamb? This is high science shit in my degrees, in my order, my sect. Can you? It's called the wisdom religion. Go do your research, nigga. You'll never hear this. You'll never learn about the wisdom religion. You're not gonna get the keys to it. High science, man. High degrees, man. Can you lay a lion down next to a lamb? Fuck no. A lion to destroy that lamb, you put it in the cage. It's not gonna lay down next to it. Can you make a lion lay down with a lamb? And I'm not even gonna give up that degree. Maybe I'll teach y'all what that means another day if I haven't already. Peace.